Morning, everyone, once again. Thank you so much for joining us today for the Indigenous Day of Remembrance. My name is Maritza Luz Feliciano Potter. At this time, I'm going to introduce Lisa Morales. She is Mexican. She's going to explain to everyone here today the setup that we have. We have an altar with the flowers and traditional foods. And Lisette is going to explain not only what she has to display, but also the ceremony that we did earlier with the porridge.
Hi, my name is Lisette Morales, but in the ceremonies they call me Quetzali, and I prefer that. It's like keeping back or keeping my identity. They say that Aztecs disappear, Mayas disappear, that we disappear, but we are not. We are still here, and they call us wrong right now illegal immigrants in our homeland. It's a joke. They call us Hispanic Latins. We are not Hispanic Latins because Native American and the North, they speak English because they were imposed to speak English. And they don't call it Irish or England. So why they have to call me Hispanic or Latin when I'm not fitting that part? So I'm a Mixteco Indigenous from Oaxaca, Mexico. And this is my favorite. I'm representing my community with my costume, traditional costume that are handmade. After 522 years, we are still alive. We are still resistant. And the genocides against us, the freedom that we lost when the Europeans came, it hasn't been over. And we are still suffering that. So the 43 disappearance, who I have the cousin, the uncle, one of them in Mexico, the 43 students that the government disappeared because they wanna take away the land. That's the real truth. So the Native Americans, we are still suffering the disposage of land. They're taking our land. They're destroying our homes, our water, our nature, and this is so sad. So I'm gonna talk about this instrument. This is a panguewel. It's an instrument we play, but we have a huehuel, a bigger instrument like a drum, tall, and we means old and means fire, because the drums represent fire. I have here flowers to represent Mother Earth, and I'm gonna talk about something very important that they don't give our donations, and it's food. Native Americans gave to the world chile, tomato, pumpkins, corn, potatoes, herbs, that is medicine herbs right there. The modern medicine came from us, not from Australia. Actually, they recompiled a huge amount of medicine, and they call it Sebadiano, who were took by Catholic Church and then distributed to Europe. And we have cacao, that we used to be our money before that, and we give out corn, beans. We have the world corn, we give out to the world beans. We give medicine, we give architecture, so we are very savage people. Actually, we were really smart. All the food that you eat, aguacate, avocado, now they call it, don't call it avocado. If you cannot pronounce it, learn. It's aguacate, wawashli, awok. It's a Native American language, Nahuatl. And maize, it's maize. They call it wrong corn because they change everything, the names. So they said, oh, we have to respect democracy. We have to respect all these laws. But I have a question for all Europeans. When you came 522 years, did you respect me? Did you respect my religion, culture, food, or women? Many of the a lot of the corruption, because there is corruption in the world, came from 522 years. All the corruption, modern corruption, came because Europeans rape, kill, slave, Native Americans and nobody went to jail. Nobody went to jail, basically. So that's injustice, and it's still happening. It's not something about the past, it's still the present. So as you can see, the seashells here, there are other instruments that we have, and we call it the cocolis, and we use it for open ceremonies, like a call, to open the skies, to open the doors that we don't see. And the other ones are, the other two, we call it saumadores, that we call it poposhkomin. Poposhkomin, it's we use it as woman. We in a Native American community, woman is really important. Actually, machismo, oppression, violence against women came with Europeans. So the machismo, when you say machismo, it came from Catholic Church, Christianity. So they call me to, I have to believe in Bible and convert and be thankful to Jesus Christ and their God. But how can I gonna be thankful to Jesus Christ or their God when the Bible, they killed me, stole me, raped me? It's just insulting, it's double insulting, it doesn't make any sense. So for women, the poposhkomis instrument, it's a warrior instrument, it's a prayer, we pray there. We convert the bad energy to positive energy. We balance the bad energy with positive energy. And everything you hear, you see here in this altar, it's represent the heritage of my grandmothers. The knowledge of food, water, air, land, the respect about air, water, land, the wisdom, the knowledge, the love that we have to give each other. We haven't doing that. And when they asking us to, in the Bible they say, oh, you have to love yourself as your neighbor. It really did. When you put these frontiers and you call Mexicans, you call Guatemalan people, you call South American people illegal immigrants in their homeland, it's a shame of you. All of the people who are racist, it's shame of them, because especially the people who's racist, well, they should go back to their root, and if their root is European, no matter what, how many generations you've been here, your DNA is still European, my DNA is still Native, your DNA is still Black, your DNA is still Asian. So how can you deny that? And it's outrageous, and it's really, really bad that all the Europeans can travel freely in our homeland, and we Native Americans can do it. When you can see a Native Americans from the south come freely to the north and the north to the south, it's not that. So how can you call democracy, human rights, when you haven't done it? It's hypocrisy. So how can you wanna celebrate Columbus Day a criminal? And you're talking about justice, and you're talking about love, and you build these empires in top of the corruption, dishonesty, criminal stuff. It's just not acceptable. And so Native Americans, we are not only from the north to the south. We are not only, Native Americans are not only in the north. We are the whole continent that is wrong called America. It used to be called Anahuac. How can I gonna call America? You never asked me, how do you call your land? You just call it America, but America is from Americo Vespuccio, Italian. So how come you call this homeland a European name? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense for us as a Native American that you call in the History Channel, Discovery Channel, all the Aztecs disappeared, the Mayas disappeared, Taino disappeared, everybody disappeared. Yeah, you should be ashamed of you because you genocide to them, but we still few groups here. And we still feel groups alive, and we're still keeping the resistance, and we're still fighting for their grains, because now they're in big threat because of Monsanto. Because again, you're greedy. Monsanto, and that's why I put all this representing our Native American food. The corn, the sacred corn, they used to be balanced. And now they're in a huge danger because you're greedy you're greedy. And you don't understand that white people or Europeans, when they're racist, when they're so ignorant, they're not destroying only ourselves. They're destroying not only Native Americans, they're destroying the whole earth. And you proclaim of stop wars and stop of democracy and name of democracy. You really do? Do you really do? Because in the whole war, everywhere that the Europeans went, it's the same story. Killing, genocide, raping, stealing of the land, the culture, everything. Now I see these patterns that they are Native Americans, and I see made in China. That's a stole of culture again. That's another stolen of destruction, because this is my ancestors or my people take months to do this beautiful dress. And if the China do it in 3 days, and with very cheap materials, they're destroying my community, because it's sustainable. The way to be alive or survive, they destroy it. So I want really think about how can you give deportation to this world in honest. If you really respect Native Americans, respect them, then don't call us illegal immigrants in our homeland, because if we are being so generous and thankful and tolerant with Europeans for 522 years, what would you like if we do the positive, the negative way of Europeans take their arrogance, their ego, their superiority feeling? It's just stupid.
Thank you. Once again, another woman warrior. Can't fight that. I'd like to thank everyone for coming today. Please sit tight or stand tight, but there's plenty of more action coming. Before the next speaker, I want to say over there's a table, the Leonard Peltier, New York City chapter. They're collecting signatures. Leonard is still in jail. There were a lot of pardons given out not too long ago, but he's still in jail, so we need your signatures before you go home, please. They're over here. Maggie, raise your hand. Where's Maggie Tobin? For many years, she's been working this campaign. Later on, we're going to dedicate a song to Leonard as well.